everyone, I'm Celeste and welcome to my channel. Oh yeah, we're not doing a cosplay video. We are doing the 31 days of Halloween. Today's video is actually going to be discussing the nasty nitty-gritty germ side of grossness, which is kind of like in line because you could die from it or go blind or like transfer things that shouldn't be transferred that are really dangerous. And I'm not talking about COVID-19. I'm talking about discussing eyeball germs that can make you go blind or sharing products that you shouldn't be having. Alright, today's video is tips and tricks that cosplayers need to stop doing because it's very dangerous for your own health and for everyone else's health that you lend your shit to. So tip number one is make sure to throw away old makeup.
Bye bye, you're dead to me.
There's this label on your makeup that says an open expiration date. It might say 12 months, might say 3 months, might say 24 months, but make sure to double check your products and see the shelf life of them. Now, if they don't have it and it rubs off, that's obviously not a very good company and you should throw that probably like right away. Oh, it's lip polish. Like, I always hated the feeling of this thing. Obviously, not all makeup is treated the same or equal. You could probably scrape off the top of your eyeshadow, your powders, and such like that, especially if it's loose leaf, but just make sure that you're being safe about it. This powder palette is years old, but I like this in using this for like graphite instead of using eyeshadow. I could also use this on top of fur colors, kind of like a charcoal or dusting. So I'm going to keep this as is, but if I'm going to use it for my face, I'm actually just going to scrape off the top layer and go from there. Lipsticks, on the other hand, is a little bit dangerous because that is close to your mouth and the entry point right there for getting into your digestive system, and there might be something gross growing in there and then you get an upset stomach and game over. I know that I have tons of old lipsticks that I bought ages ago I have not used and I don't like the colors, and now it's become kind of hard and chalky for me to use. The best idea is just to throw them away. So obviously go do that. Tip number two, make sure to wash your makeup brushes. I don't know how often you guys wash your makeup brushes when you use it for cosplay, but if it's seldom, after you're done with the cosplay and you're taking off your makeup, go ahead and start washing your makeup brushes too. That is super important. So make sure to wash your makeup brushes, get rid of the bacteria, maybe spritz some alcohol on top after they're done and get rid of the bad bacteria. Now, if you want to go the extra mile, go ahead and buy a brand new set of makeup brushes after your old ones get kind of dingy, old, and worn out, and then just, you know, throw them away. That's why people make brushes all the time, so you have new brushes to fulfill your old brushes. Yay! Tip number three, and this is kind of interesting and important, and it is to make sure you wash your wigs or Febreze them or sanitize them after you use them. Some of our wigs, we think it's one-time use and toss. No, these are not Halloween wigs that we use. If you have a perfectly styled wig, it might be harder to wash it, so instead maybe try spraying alcohol in it if it's safe, and then go ahead and like leave it out to dry so that you get all your head oils and sweats off of it. You can't tell me that you don't sweat while in cosplay or you don't have head oil. Like, that's just not a thing. But if you're thinking, wait, my hair braided inside my wig cap, it's going to prevent it. You know, if you wear it too many times, like, it's going to get there and it's going to be nasty and it's just not good for you. So it's better to clean out your wigs and wash them and make sure that they're nice and healthy and clean and smell good, because you don't want it to be smelling nasty. Especially if you lend this to other people and then your friend might have like something wrong with their scalp or something, and then it makes your scalp itchy and then uh-oh, something's bad happening. So make sure to clean wigs, and especially if you borrow a wig, be that nice person and detangle it as well. Like, you wore it, be nice, fix it. Alright, and here comes one of the last things that I have huge problems with, and I'm personally a big one, and that is to throw away your old contact lenses. Old contact lenses are meant to be thrown away after a certain point. I know if they're cosmetic, they can last a little bit longer, but if it's been like 5 years since you worn them, you should probably throw them away. All my contact lenses probably had to be thrown away. Except the new ones that I've used, and I got those this year. So I got them in 2020, and if you're watching past 2020, please leave a comment down below saying, Celeste, did you check your contact lenses, and are they expired? Because if you haven't, you should throw them away. Do you want to risk going blind? No, throw that shit away. If you don't like eating expired food, why should you do that to your face? Your face is one of a kind. Treat it with the utmost respect because you love your face and we love your face too. So in cosplay, let's make sure you don't do something wrong and get a terrible eye infection and lose your sight, all because you decided to wear those old cosplay lenses or use bad makeup. Keep in mind, this is a tip video. If you already do these tips, congratulations, you're ahead of the curve. And of course, like, be smart. If you are using something that is an old product, test it out on your arm first or something first to make sure you don't have an allergic reaction. If you do, throw it away or return it to a store if it's possible. Obviously, with contact lenses, it's a one and done deal. If you were to put it in your eye, they can't resell it. So you're kind of like SOL. That happened to me. I tried on a pair of contact lenses and they were just so uncomfortable. I hope this doesn't scare you away from changing up your cosplay game, and if you're not allowed to wear contact lenses, okay. If you're not allowed to wear makeup, well, that's a little strange because, you know. But if you're allergic to it, okay, that's a whole nother thing. But keep in mind, this is all for you guys' benefit, so you understand that you need to take care of yourself in a proper way, such as getting rid of old expired things, refreshing your wigs so there's not dirt and oil and trapped in and bacteria. And that way you have a better time cosplaying and feel really healthy and you glow when you wear it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out some of the other videos from the 31 days of Halloween. And if you haven't, subscribe to my channel. I would really love it. There's like 90% of you guys that are watching my channel that are not subscribed. But that's, you know, sad news. I hope you will tune in for more episodes of the 31 days of Halloween. Halloween. I hope you guys get to celebrate it even if it's just over Skype chat, or I know we can't go out in these hard times with quarantine, but let's just be safe and smart and just do it in a minimal way, right? I think that's a good way. All right, see you guys in the next episode of the 31 days of Halloween. Bye! Just finished swatching all my bullet lipsticks and my arm is so much fun. This is going to be so much fun taking off. This is my entire arm. A thing of beauty. Doesn't feel like really strange.